Welcome to our session on understanding Sufism. Today we will explore the central themes of Imam al-Ghazali's Kimya-e-Sa'adat. Our speaker is the revered scholar of Kashmir, Professor Manzoor Ahmad Bhatt. Let us begin.
نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Esteemed viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and greetings to all. As you know that today we are having our discourse number 29, and in today's discourse we shall be partly discussing the major themes in Kimiya-e-Sa'adat authored by Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh. So first of these major themes we have the cognition of self, that is nafs ki pehchan, and the second one is the cognition of God, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is Allah ki pehchan. The first four major themes or chapters, as we know, of the book elaborate on the well-known saying, Man arafa nafsahu faqad arafa rabbahu. One who has the proper cognition of the self can have the proper cognition of the God or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh in this context also refers to the Holy Quran. I quote here one of those verses. We will show them our signs in the universe, that is afaq, and in their own selves, that is anfus, until it becomes manifest to them that this is the truth. It is reference from the Quran, chapter number 41 and verse number 53. The first of these four chapters is entitled The Cognition of the Self, that is nafs ki pehchan. Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh argues that nothing is closer to a person than his own self. Therefore, if one cannot understand one's own self, how can one then hope to understand anything else? The first step in the cognition of the self, according to Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh, is to recognize that human being consists of an external form, that is a body, and an inner reality referred to as the heart or qalb, or sometimes soul or ruh, or the spirit. Imam al-Ghazali maintains that the heart is the faculty that implies all other faculties to gain self-knowledge, which ultimately leads to the knowledge of the God or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh compares the human body to a kingdom where the soul is the king, the various senses and faculties are the army, reason is the wazir or the prime minister, and passion is the revenue collector, and the anger is the police officer in the scheme of Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh. The author differentiates the spiritual souls from those of the common people in three ways. Number one, what others experience in dreams, they experience in awakening moments. The willpower of the spiritually elevated people affects not only their own bodies but also enables them to influence external bodies through their willpower. And number third, while common people require knowledge to be acquired through laborious learning, spiritual souls attain knowledge through intuition. So this chapter is further subdivided into 17 subchapters, wherein Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayh elaborates, illustrates, and provides examples to support his assertion. The second chapter of the book is entitled Cognition of Allah, that is Allah ki pehchan. Imam Ghazali Rahmatullahi Alayhi opines that understanding one's own attributes leads one to understand the attributes of the God. He recommends special methods to develop the desired cognition of God or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To substantiate his viewpoint, Imam al-Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi refers to first three verses of the Surah al-Dahr, which is also known as Surah al-Insan, which is chapter number 76 of the Holy Quran. I just present here only English translation. I quote it. Has there not come upon man a period of time when he was not a thing even mentioned? Indeed, we created man from a sperm drop mixture that we may try him, and we made him hearing and seeing. Indeed, we guided him to the way, be he grateful or be he ungrateful. Unquote. So this helps man to realize his state of helplessness and senselessness when only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cared for him. Here to some extent, the man understands power, wisdom, and the love of the Creator. The man finds his own being reflected in miniature. Eventually, the human being comprehends to some extent the divine method of working, the nature of assignment of duties, and surely not the delegation of the powers to angelic forces, by observing how each human being governs his own little kingdom. The Sa'adat, that is the eternal happiness of man, according to Imam al-Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi, lies in the right cognition of God and his worship and obedience. So this chapter comprises 7 main sections or 7 main sub-chapters, and in these sections Imam al-Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi provides further elaboration on this issue. We conclude today with this sentence. Thank you very much. Jazakumullahu khair. You are most welcome to favor us with your views and subscribe to our channel Understanding Sufism or Tasawwuf. Fi amanillahi ta'ala.